Excuse me. I'm sorry. Uh, but you will hear this on audio as well. And we got Richard in the building. Richard, how you doing, man?
Doing good, Mo. Donovan, thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while, of course, since we had a family friend on. But it's always good to get people that we kind of course, mess with outside the show that our friends in real life, and kind of get them on and just talk to them. So we appreciate you for taking the time and chill with us, bro. And I'm gonna drink to that. Cheers. So
Sir.
go ahead and get my drink out the way. Donovan, how you feel, bro?
Man,
Appreciate it.
you got some Richard, you got some new things going on, some big stuff going on in the real estate industry, right? So of course we definitely want to
Yeah.
talk to you about a little bit of your experience so far. Why? Because everybody knows, as you know, that's why you became a real estate agent. Real estate is not going to be something that ever doesn't receive the volume in Google or anywhere you search, Facebook, social media, anywhere, you're going to get real estate in that search bar. So it's a relevant topic always to talk about, especially with COVID. And I thought it was interesting that you decided to continue to get your license during COVID, I believe. Or was it pre COVID when you became a licensed
It
real
was kind
estate
of
agent?
like, yeah, it was right in the mid, or I guess kind of right after. It was in June officially.
Hmm.
I had started it before, previously, but due to all the COVID stuff, things kind of slowed down. Shut down, obviously, with not only schools for real estate as well, but um,
Yeah.
in high school, colleges, everything kind of shut down at that time. So I got it officially, yeah, in June of 2020. But again, had been working in real estate for a few years, or a while before then. Um, so it's finally just kind of like that need. It's always something that's kind of just been there, and finally was just like decided to make that decision to go ahead and get licensed officially,
Finish it.
to go ahead and start. Yeah, just again because working in the industry for 10 years now, uh, on various sides of real estate. A lot of things that people don't know is there's so much involved, and so many different sides to buying a house or a house itself. There's so many, as you kind of touched on, Donovan. There's so many different things that real estate kind of branches off to that you wouldn't think, or these industries that you don't really associate with a home. Um, so after 10 years of working in the industry, like I said, on various sides of real estate and purchasing a home, I kind of just made that decision to get licensed and just take my experience and knowledge and things that I've picked up over the last 10 years, and apply that to everyday homeowners, to
Yeah.
kind of show them, guide them. um, I've seen kind of the worst of the worst, so to try to avoid those mistakes and those situations that sometimes homeowners find themselves in, when it comes to purchasing and maintaining a home.
Where did you start officially? Because like you said, I know you've had many years in the industry. Like, what was your first start into real estate? Because of course, there's people listening who, like Donovan said, now it's an industry that was already booming, but now with COVID and everything, it seemed like people got, of course, free time, so they want to get into it now as well. Where'd you start? Like, what was your starting point?
So originally, I started with a asset management company that was essentially a loan servicing company. So that was back in uh, June of 2011.
Hmm.
Um, some direct family of mine had worked for a loan servicing company that was expanding their business at the time. Um, so loan servicing is, whenever you go and make your payment for your loan, that company that you're making that payment to is the loan servicer. That is not necessarily the person that owns your mortgage or that loan. It's just the company that is servicing it. So that company was a loan servicing company that was expanding their business to asset management. So homes that had been foreclosed on, and these banks were looking to sort of make their money back. They foreclosed on a property. Now they have this home. What do we do with it? So that loan servicing company had been expanding their business and were looking for people. And like I said, I had family that was working for them at the time. And so they were like, hey, this company's hiring. I think I was home from like college for the summer. And they were like, if you want this job or whatever, you can come try it out. And so originally I was just doing like imaging, just uploading.
Just taking pictures?
Insurance.
You said you were doing what again?
You was taking pictures?
No. So like the checks that they were making insurance payments for, whatever the payments that they were sending out to these vendors. You had to upload them, proof of a copy and deposit and all that stuff into the system. So I was literally just like uploading stuff all day. For like the first couple of weeks, just kind of doing the office.
You was doing the administration,
and they were like, "Hey, yeah, like just hey, upload this, hey, print this, all that stuff." And after a while, after a couple weeks, they were looking for some help in the closing department, and so I was like, I kind of volunteered for that, and kind of just took off from there, and started my start in real estate.
So that's amazing. You literally like that was you started from, hand printing out flyers and sending emails to of course running your own ship now, which is cool. What would you say helped you the most in that journey? Like what was it, a boss that drove you to like, you know what, man, forget this. I'm gonna just become licensed and then I'm gonna just do my own thing. Like I don't even want to deal with, just the small petty work. If I'm gonna get paid, like I want to get paid. What made you want to continue to do more within real estate?
Just the people that were kind of in the industry before me. I started in 2011, and just kind of worked my way through various departments and different. Like I said, it was perfect for me because, like I said, the company had just started or was just expanding that department, right when I had joined. So as the company grew and as things kind of filled out, there were a lot of opportunities for me to kind of bounce around. And it was, it was a very large company in a sense, but more sort of, mom and pop operation ran. So they, it was a lot more open to transfer and kind of moving departments and things like that. So, as things kind of developed and grew, and different help was needed in different areas, I was able to kind of shift through various departments, and through that, was able to meet older men and women that had been in the industry, before me, and for some period of time, that were able to give me insider points and tips and kind of help guidance and kind of showed me the various things to kind of grow within the industry, and just that excitement and that help kind of made it fun and wanting to explore more further. And of course, money's a good thing as well, so that that's secondary, I mean, to the enjoyment that I get from it.
Would you say real estate, for everyone who's interested in getting into real estate, what would you say is something that, like, the most important thing they should consider?
Roscoe. I'm laughing at
Um,
Roscoe.
yeah, he's like chilling right here. I'm sorry.
Motherfucker like shit.
No,
I
you
can
fine.
answer
No, no, you fine. You good.
that. He said I can answer that one.
He looking up like,
No, one thing I would say, and this is what I tell people. I mean, it's an investment. It's whether you are choosing to live there, investing your time, starting a family, growing your family there, um, or you're for monetary reasons. You're looking at it to flip or to rent out for long term. Whatever, when it comes to a house in general, it's an investment, whether no matter what way or whatever you're trying to get out of it, whatever the output is. um, it's an investment of time, energy, things like that. So it's something that can be very fun, very rewarding. Like I said, it's something that if you'd asked me, if this is what I wanted to do, or if you told me this is where I would be, I wouldn't believe you. But it's something that, like I said, I just kind of got, um,
Stuck.
not pushed into,
Yeah.
but just kind of an opportunity that was there. And yeah, I mean, like I said, it was something that excited me and that I enjoyed. And so, was able to, wanting to take that further and take that, proceed further in my career in real estate.
so you said if you didn't really see real estate as something you probably would have did, what was just a random question? What would have been your like backbone or like another industry that you're interested like in getting into?
Um, I mean, business for sure. I mean, that's what I was going to school for.
Some type of business
So I
or
knew
yeah,
I wanted to be something kind of business oriented.
yeah,
Um, I mean, you know me, man. Entrepreneurship, any way to make a dollar.
yeah,
I got my list of ideas
yeah.
that I keep
got to,
going.
got to.
So, uh, I mean, whether that's food trucks that we talked about, or a recording studio,
Motherfucker,
and
your ass can't cook.
or like I said, now with real estate and flipping homes and things like that.
Yeah.
However we can make a dollar.
Donovan, I'm gonna ask you. I mean, just a side note, if you weren't in the industry you in right now, what would be your, I guess, plan B? Like another industry
Oh
you would probably
man.
be interested in, or you know,
If I wasn't windmill ducking, shit. That's a tough one, fool.
yeah.
It's hard to just get that away.
I mean, you don't gotta go. You don't know. You don't have to go specific. Like you could just say I might be in tech or any type of industry. Cause think about
yeah,
this with the
pimping aside. No,
I
I think I
mean,
would do sell. I would do consulting.
some type of consulting. Okay, okay,
I would do consulting. I
yeah,
think there's I went to school for business administration because I felt like it's one of those that you can do a lot with. You know what I'm saying? So consulting is a beast because it's everything's included. Everything's included in consulting, so you can get into anything when it comes into that. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that I'll go ahead and say it. We reaching out to somebody to see who can hook our logo up. Anybody hit us up, man, our man Houston at gmail.com.
hmm
Find us on IG. But that's, that individual we hitting up is probably a consultant who got skills in a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one of his things, So uh consulting will probably be what I choose.
yeah. Okay, that's a good one, man. I was thinking the other day, like, just think about kids coming out of school right now, with the pandemic and everything going on. Like, it's kind of a
Yeah.
scary time to come out if you think about it because you went to school for one thing per se, unless you're a doctor, obviously. Like,
get a trade,
yeah, you're gonna get a job, like they're gonna
get
need
a
the doctors,
trade.
but a lot of people got laid off and stuff like that. Like, man, what could we tell, younger people maybe coming out of school? Like, what could we tell them, I guess?
Richard saying it. Get a trade.
Get a trade. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So should we talk about the schools? Should we talk about the schools?
Be able to build something. Be able to,
You know what I'm saying? How important was high school to y'all?
looking back,
How did it prepare you for life? What you're supposed to do? Did it prepare you to be a man? What you're supposed to do?
I think high school was a good. I think it was a good starting point, and I think us obviously going to the school we went to, I think we probably saw some stuff a little bit earlier than other students. You know what I mean, or other schools. Like, just think about even our football team. Like, obviously we all play football together, so this is what we can relate to. But just look at our football team compared to like a Yates or something. Like, they wasn't having safe house, and after the, like when we went into Barry Stadium, they got Gatorade in the in the locker free. Like, somebody else see that and they like, man, they haven't brought us Gatorade, period. So I think we got to see kind of like a good. I mean, I didn't learn any life skills like that, like y'all talking about trades and stuff. But I mean, I learned some basic stuff. That's about it.
I don't think there were any major life lessons that we kind of learned. I don't know. I think communication is a big one. I mean, for me, looking back, especially now as a parent, I'm just like, what not that, and again, and not that my parents did anything wrong, but how can I take what they were trying to get across, like the message they were trying to get across to me, and how can I relay that better, to my daughter now. And so I think that, even, and this, with Rachel being a teacher as well and stuff like that, that's, kind of biggest thing is like just being able to communicate. I mean, one thing I feel is that, we all have our own insecurities and problems and things like that. We all have our own issues that we're dealing with. And so it's like knowing that, someone else is going through something similar. So it's just like, being able to identify that and being able to communicate and speak on that, I think would definitely help. So
Donovan, what you think you learned in high school? You asked the question. What you think you actually pulled out from going to high school?
Shit. You know what? It's an experience that everybody should go through. It's not wasted. It could be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can learn a lot more relevant, important shit about our history that could prepare us. It can be more forward thinking. It can be. It's easy for me to sit up here and say we could definitely talk about African American history a lot more. Talk about America's history a lot more, all of it, not just snippets and what they want us to know about the history. I think high school, I think school in general is in America is kind of funny because it's funny because I really think the most we learn was outside of school. Although we spent most of our fucking time in school. And I'm trying to figure out how that worked.
Right.
How do I learn most of what I needed to learn outside of school? Yet I was spending 8 hours a day in class, extra hours in practice, extra hours on top of that studying for school, for whatever y'all gave me the assignment was, like remembering the fucking first 50 presidents by name or whatever the damn the triangle was, and 30, 45, 45, and all the stuff that you deep down knew as an adult in the professional industry. You knew I didn't need that. You knew deep down, algebra is probably for somebody who's going to be in, I don't know. I mean, I can think what engineering maybe.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe. Okay, put a sign up saying, "Hey, are you interested in engineering? Go to this class."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't make that my requirement to take algebra if I don't need to. And this has come from someone who didn't think algebra was that tough. So, I think school is a yeah. Go ahead.
Where I give Donovan credit is I know that he was in all those advanced math classes. So yeah, that's why I don't algebra killed me. But I know Donovan was, taking calculus 2 as a junior and shit like that. And I'm like, so I know when it comes to math, if anyone can talk, I know Donovan's one of them.
Right.
It's crazy.
No.
And think about all the useful stuff we could have been taking. And so is it a money? I guess what I'm trying to say, I don't know. Is it a money grab? I don't know. It's not like the teachers are making any money. So I don't know what it is, but I just say it's funny because I don't get it, because I feel like as a high school freshman, I'm old enough to be able to pick and choose what I want to do.
Right. You
just need to steer me in some kind of fucking direction. Like, engineers, take these classes. You know what I'm saying? Like, coaches, take these classes. Or if you want to be in that kind of development, take these. If you're interested in this, take these. If you're not sure, we have a section here for you, and that's going to help. Like, I'm thinking of this on the fly. You got adults who in the industry. Yeah, go ahead.
Say like language arts isn't like reading, writing, grammar, like that. Those are things that you need to have in any profession, any life, just as a regular human being. So, but you don't take you take all that in elementary school. You don't, after that in junior high school, it's all secondary language, and then language arts is you're going to learn about Shakespeare. It's like, for what?
That or learn to write in cursive, which, I mean, like...
Bo is big on this cursive thing.
No, oh, you remember I said that one time?
Mo, let me guess. You just want a signature. All you wanted is a signature class, and that's it. You would have been good with a signature class. Let me just learn how to write my signature, and that's it.
What else have we used cursive for? Nobody. I mean, we got you here who's in management. We got Richard in real estate. Y'all not using cursive at all, bro. It's no shot.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not.
It's no way you It's no way you writing somebody up in cursive or something, and that makes it better. Like, oh, well, I'm gonna write it in cursive real quick, and this he gonna feel this. Like, no way. I ain't
gonna lie.
I don't know.
I'll probably be pissed off if somebody hand me something in cursive today.
I gotta try to figure it out, right? You gotta man, I don't remember this. Like, why would you
think about it, Richard? Somebody gives you, they fill out your seller's agreement.
Now,
in cursive
mitigation, people have to submit documents and things for underwriting for review.
Yeah,
and part of that package, they have to include something like a hardship letter or a letter of explanation, for certain deposits and things like that. And we tell them, hey, it can be handwritten or typed, but it just has to be signed or dated. Man, and we get some, like, when people, I say that it can be handwritten or typed, and I hope that they type it and print it. But, man, sometimes these people send in 3-4 page hardship explanation letters written in cursive, and it's just like, dang, man, like, I gotta take some minutes.
You didn't think you had to put that disclaimer. You didn't think you had to put a disclaimer, please, right?
And they probably old, too. They probably old.
Old document?
Yeah. An old person. Like, there's no way anybody our age or even like 10 years older than us is writing in cursive, bro.
It's usually...
It's funny because we put hella time in that shit at school, though.
I agree. No, right.
Yeah. But I mean, I think no, like, even like you said, Donovan, like, how are we coming up with this in a podcast that happened, we 20 minutes in. These are people who get paid every day to think about new education curriculums in the school. I mean, these people go to work every day. They have great, pays. I imagine they getting paid good.
Oh yeah,
Vacation
the
time,
ones making those
everything.
decisions. Yeah,
To do what? To say, we'll throw in some more Native American this, or we'll throw in another math, or we'll throw in, some weird science that's becoming mandatory. But you got students wanting to go to school to be a plumber. He already like it's kids that went to school like it's no shot. I'm going to college. I'm gonna be a plumber. My daddy already told. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
it's
Somebody
no.
that's gonna be a plumber.
Well, no, I'm saying it's kids that go to school, high school per se, and they already know I'm not going to college.
Well,
Like it's no like I
yeah,
don't want to go.
I see you said plumber as an example.
Yeah, as an example to maybe offer it in school so that when a student does get out of high school, he can start his business, maybe give him a business
Yeah,
management class and stuff like that. So the
I got you.
curriculum, yeah, it definitely needs to change. It definitely
Well,
needs to change. I will
it
say,
definitely. Yeah, go ahead.
no, my
how many
bad.
guys did we know? How many guys did we know? That were waiting to graduate, turn 18, and just join, go on an oil rig somewhere. That were
Hmm.
and they already knew what they were gonna do. I
Exactly.
mean, it was
They didn't care about school, none at all. So, but to do y'all honestly see it changing within the next 5 years? I'm gonna ask y'all this. Just in the next 5 years of today, 2021, we've seen the racism that happened last year. We've seen all the different stuff that's went along. We've had plenty of time at home. Everybody's been quarantined, whatever. Do y'all actually see the education system changing now that we've kind of had like a pause in the world?
Man, I hope there's people out there doing something to help change it.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we should be. I guess the better question is how can we help change it? I guess
True.
you know, and it's always about starting in your own home. I don't have kids, but it's all about starting in your own home. I guess what I can do is just research more about what we can control. I know it's going to have something to do about elections.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I know it's going to have something to do about local elections.
Yeah.
I know there's a problem with still schools being underfunded due to their zip code.
True.
I mean, why is that still an issue in 2021? Why does it depend on where you stay? That depends on what kind of books you have or whatever it may be. So, um, I think we just got to keep asking that question. What can we do about it? And I think it starts with what we were talking about before before the main election. It's about getting out there and just educating yourself and vote.
Yeah.
Just going to vote and spreading that word. And I think us as having this platform and talk and doing what we do, we just got to make sure we keep bringing it up, keeping everybody updated. With this isn't a politics show, but vote is about freedom.
True.
So if the politics is the
and
route to get the schools to change what's going on, and the politics is the way that we need to go, and if it takes us talking about it on the show, that's what it takes. Posting about it and talking about it and doing all these things, and that's what it takes. Because Richard, I know you have kids. Maurice, we one day want to have kids, and where they go to school and what's being taught, I would rather them not go through 18 years of or 14 years, whatever it may be in school, of not getting the most out of free education. This shit ain't free after that. And when I say free, I mean I know we pay taxes, but you know what I mean.
No. Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be like that after that. So instead of the country trying to get money off our ass by making us wait to college for all the good shit, give us some of that while we in high school. Give us some of that accounting.
Hmm.
Give us some of that economy, that financial class. Give us some of that stuff. I don't necessarily want to do tech for one semester if y'all ain't gonna really teach me nothing about no tech. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, that makes
if
no.
this class ain't gonna really teach me shit about no tech, let that be an optional class.
Yeah.
Give me something else. Keyboard, I need to do keyboard. I probably should have did keyboard for 2 fucking years straight because everybody needs to know how to type. You know, like so. I guess we just got to make sure we figure out who makes those decisions. Go ahead.
I agree. It's voting kind of even to even to bring it back to housing. There's certain legislation that gets passed that for instance, Mo will take your house. You've been fortunate to have that, but it's like something were to happen to your parents and inheritance tax and this and that. There's certain legislation even when it comes to housing, for certain things like that, or if you're an investor and you have
bonds or something. Yeah.
do a lot of flips or whatever, and you get taxed on that income.
Yeah.
And there's ways to try to minimize that and to try to avoid paying the highest tax possible, but there's certain things that again, even with real estate, that legislation plays a role in.
Yeah. And man, we've I hate to go full circle like this, but we, we've had our educational talk. We've talked. Industries, different industries. We got management. We got
Hey,
real
what you
estate
about to
in the
say?
building.
I feel like you up to
Is
some shit.
Deshaun Watson guilty? You know where I'm
Oh,
going. You know where I'm
oh!
about to give
You
us
talking
some.
about your team?
I'm about to give us
Hold on,
some
let me
stuff
put my
that we can
phone up.
actually
How many people? How many people?
yeah. I don't wanna lie. So let
Listen,
me.
I know it was more than the games he won.
Bro, so honestly, I know me and Donovan talked about it, but Richard, for real, what do you think about this whole Deshaun thing, bro? Like, cause you've been an athlete as well, and let me shut up. How do you feel about it?
Um, I mean, you just got to be smart, man. And I don't think he was smart about it. I mean,
Yeah,
uh, I mean, you he was a big time college athlete. I mean, I'm sure he was, well, I don't know his high school career, but I'm sure he was, great or pretty good at that level as well. So, I mean, man,
Let's assume.
and there's plenty of examples already out there too. That's the thing. It's not like he's the first one. It's not like this is the first time this has happened to an athlete, especially with the more recent years, and how things are a lot of things come to light now a lot more quicker than maybe things were covered up in the past. But so yeah, he should have known better. Just as smart as he is, he should have known better than to think that wasn't going to happen or come up
yeah.
or a
Now,
possibility.
at the number that it's at, though, I mean, come on, fellas. Like, at the number that he's currently at right now, you don't think this could
I'm
be?
literally, I'm
You looking
literally
at
on
it?
Yahoo right now. I'm
Okay.
on Yahoo right now just in case, like just in case somebody else.
Pop
And
up
two
right now.
hours ago, 2 hours ago, Texas quarterback Deshaun Watson. I just got off work. Deshaun Watson accused of sexual misconduct by three more. Go
Okay.
ahead, Maurice. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So we all know the number is double digit now. I mean, is this a case of like some people maybe stretching the truth a little bit? I mean, he is a star
Oh,
quarterback of a
I'm
star team in Texas. We don't want to neglect that. He is wearing those colors properly. You think honestly, this many
Oh yeah,
girls?
I guess so.
You
He's
think
wearing them properly.
you caught
Representing
you
y'all like a
caught that? You
motherfucker.
caught that? You caught that? You caught that? But we want to go to
He representing
y'all.
the Texas like a
We
mother.
don't want to go to them DUI athletes y'all got over there, Donovan, or them cocaine heads. We don't want to do that. We don't want to go there. But still, no, for real, seriously, as men, like we talking about 15 girls, bro. Like, of
That's it.
course, of
Thought we was
course,
in the 20s.
it's in the 20s.
19 women in total as of 2 hours ago. 19 women, civil lawsuits.
19 girls, bro.
All of them are named Jane Doe.
At this moment.
All named Jane Doe.
Yeah. I wouldn't discredit anyone, but I mean, again, just going off, past events and situations, I'm sure there's probably, a percentage or some of those that may be, money grabs or kind of more exaggerated situations or engagement. Like, I mean, I saw the text or Instagram messages or whatever from the first one, and it was like he legit, like, straight up after was like, "Hey, I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable or whatever." I'm like, you put it in writing, yeah, you're done.
Yeah, it's like he probably should have just been quiet. But I mean, when you hear 19, I think okay,
and that's
I think
after
somebody
that first
can't be
one,
lying.
that's when it blew up.
So can we get specific?
Go ahead.
All right. So this one lady said, one accuser, I guess is the proper way. She said, he asked me what the massage. No. She said there was one point that he did tell me that I could move his penis if I needed to, and I just completely ignored him. First of all, let's just stop there. Okay. Is that inappropriate? That statement?
No.
At the time you're getting your inner thigh massage, you have you get a erection. He says you can move.
Hey, it's there. You can move it.
Why are you laughing? Because it ain't never happened. It ain't never happened. Because you ain't never did that before. That's why you laughing. Richard, why you laughing? Let me guess. Y'all ain't never had a massage before when you said that shit. It just happened to me all the time. I always gotta tell it. I always gotta tell my masseuse, you can move my penis.
I mean,
to the side.
I guess he tried to. I guess he tried to. I guess him trying to make it less awkward by saying it. I don't know.
He made it.
I mean,
but at the same time, I feel like, okay, look.
I wouldn't have said nothing and just,
Just reading what Donovan said, though. He said, you can move it. She blatantly said she ignored it. How is this Dashaun's fault? He told her, hey, look, if it's in your way, just sway it over to the left a little bit. Just whatever you got to do to finish the thigh massage. He said, do what you have to do. She ignored it and resumed with the massage.
And I continue.
Go ahead.
And yes, and I quote, she said, and I just completely ignored him. Okay? So, Maurice, you read me correct. Completely is what she said. Mm-hmm. She adds, he stayed on his back during the entire session.
Now, are these... I'm assuming these are all massage therapists or something.
Hold on, Richard. Hold on. This is getting good. She adds, he stayed on his stomach. He stayed on his back during the entire session, and that she noticed, quote, different fluids on his stomach. Oh shit. Quote, appropriate.
Different.
I see Rich grabbed his nose on that one.
Hold on, different.
Scratch mine again.
Different fluid as far as
you still got the hot. Is that appropriate? I guess I should have asked. Is that appropriate?
It might have been more lotion, bro. I don't know what the fluids are. I don't know.
Oh, all right, Richard.
It could have been more massaging cream.
Come on now. Y'all both said. Or I think Mo, I can't remember. Richard, didn't you say? I think y'all both kind of hinted that there's a little exaggeration going on. So we just gonna read the quotes, and is that inappropriate? There's liquids on his stomach now after his thigh massage.
I don't think it's inappropriate.
I don't know. He's getting massage. I don't know.
I don't think it's inappropriate because we don't know if it said he ejaculated and like it's cum or something on his stomach because he did some nasty stuff while she's sitting there. That's different. But like she talking about, I know this liquid. We talking about an athlete. He could be sweating.
Yeah, no.
So why didn't she just?
No, I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, y'all know it could be 50 degrees outside. I'm still gonna break a sweat somehow.
Y'all know how it is. Donovan's sweating right now.
Okay. So y'all saying it? Should we be?
And he's getting a massage.
Should we think more about the fact? Yeah, should we think more about the fact that she was right there and didn't just say he came? Like, why didn't she just up front say it? Now, of course, she's gonna be like, "Well, I wasn't looking."
Right. I think she also shot herself in the
You
foot.
know, yeah.
By saying that she saw the erection or whatever and she ignored it. You blatantly just said, okay, if you were offended or if this wasn't that type of party and you see a man's erection, you're not going to continue to do anything. If this is, you know what I mean? Like, you massage it and you see possibly a section of his penis or whatever. If you're offended or whatever, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm gonna need you to turn over, put some boxers on, da 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 da. You just said you completely ignored it, but then you turn around and you say he sexually assaulted you. I don't know. It sounds like you can't rape the willing. I know y'all have heard that. I'm not saying that.
And we're just we're just
another
episode. And this is another episode of Man Our Man. We got guest Richard with us. We're not talking about Deshaun Watson. We're obviously in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
This is a touchy situation, man. It's he say she say right now.
Right.
Richard, man, man, these quotes. I don't know. Should I keep reading? I don't know. I don't know, man. I just feel like
point, the damage is done. The damage is done at this point. Like I said, he's gonna, face some type of repercussion. I don't think. Again, I don't know the full. I haven't, researched any more of this after the first one, and like I said, the messages and stuff like that came out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think anything as far as like physical, like aggression or anything like that has been any case, but I mean, he might just be a little
sex addict.
I guess too thirsty or
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's hear it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Let's hear it.
You thinking I'm about to go hard, but I'm not.
I'm just saying, let's hear
it. You thinking I'm about to go hard. That was flirt. That was as harmless as flirt. That's almost like that's like when you at the club and she about to roll up on you and she rolled up on you like, yeah, okay. You can move it, like what you gonna do? I'm
like, but even if the numbers are exaggerated, that's still a lot, though.
It is. I tried to not be harsh. I tried to not be harsh.
Like I said, if they're all different massage therapists or physical therapists or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
y'all Jane Doe's. What you got, Mo? I tried to defend him. Richard came back with that was 19.
It was 19.
I don't know. I do feel like it's not that he shouldn't go to jail over nothing like that. It does sound like flirting to me. Like, look, you see what I'm working with. Probably you can move it if you were like. It's like some like I don't know if that's enough to throw somebody in jail or to take somebody's career away from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I'm with y'all on this one. I'm with y'all on this one because another thing that's just a little too weird is the fact that these girls are not claiming an actual rape case or that he did something. Nobody's saying like he raped me. He had.
Even if he were to place, like he took my hand and placed it, or even shit like that. Like it's not, again, it's all just like he's made inappropriate comments and lewd behavior or whatever,
Right.
if anything.
And it's weird
Um,
because I think even
because there hasn't been any physical, at least from what we
I'm
know of what
still
we
looking.
heard.
There's been nothing.
it's
Nothing
been
more than that.
nothing. I've literally in all 19 girls, not one. They're all labeling it as
So
him, like you
far.
said, having aggression on how he talks or whatever. So far, nobody has said he's actually raped me. I did not want to have sex with him, and he did it against my free will. That's why I feel like they kind of not trying to tarnish his reputation, but like you said, we've seen this all too soon, where some girls just kind of say some stuff, then the athlete gets locked up. Then 10 years later, it comes out, oh, he never raped me. We just saw that. Matter of fact, I think maybe let's just say 3 years ago, it was an athlete that served almost 20 years in jail for false. This girl in college saying he raped her. He wasn't even at the party, or he said he talked to her for a little bit or something, but it came out he never raped her. And I'm just like, is this another case? You know what I mean? Of trying to not turmoil, but we clearly know after this. Let's just say right now, he wants to go to another team. After this coming out in the news, this is actually the time to get Deshaun Watson because he's not going to get paid that money that he wanted because he's already been in the news this bad. You know what I'm saying? So I I feel sorry for him if he didn't do it. If he did it against their will, whatever, he deserves everything coming to him. But if he didn't, I think it's kind of bad that they're gonna ruin his career because another team not gonna pay him the what, Donovan? What was he expected to like 100 mil? You know, that Dak Prescott, he not gonna
Hundreds.
get that.
No, it was hundreds.
He
Yeah,
not gonna
it
get
was
that.
between some probably around 150.
So they gonna, the Raiders gonna throw out, oh, we'll give you 30, and then it's like 30. Yeah, nobody else wants you. You fighting the case. You know what I mean? Now it's you fighting the case, and you have this going against you. So they're not gonna offer him that money, I don't think. But I don't know, man. Y'all raised some good points though, fellas. I will say that y'all raised some good points, man, for sure.
Uh yeah, man, he in.
He in. Think
It's
about
gonna
it.
be this gonna be some this gonna be interesting. I think everybody kind of in a way hopes they lying, nothing happened.
Hmm.
They're trying to get money. I do believe once it's their messages proclaimed that the ones that they claim that he sent one of these accusers
Yeah,
IG message or something.
yeah,
The lawyer says it wasn't true. I mean, there's other. If nothing eventually comes out, we gonna know it's smoke
right.
and just smoke. I think we lost Rich.
Yeah, I think we did low key. But no, it is.
Yeah,
We're gonna keep going because we're recording. I think it is all smoke for sure because
it definitely could be.
I mean, 19 girls. Nobody just blatantly came out and said, "Look, homeboy did this to me." You know, I need him in
But they could
jail.
be waiting to the case, to the trial. I mean, waiting to whatever. I don't know. It's like legal stuff going on. You feel like
True. It is
it's
legal.
hard to believe all 19 did all this for nothing. This costs money, bro. They gotta pay for it. This costs lawyers. Lawyers don't just do this for no reason.
Hmm.
They getting paid.
But we do know people jump on stuff too when they see it already. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you are IG
So
model?
you said the lawyer said Dashaun Watson? Okay.
Look, as soon as he got the call, he's like, this girl called, hey, I just want to say that I think Deshaun Watson, can you come to my office right now? Can you don't talk to nobody? Come here right now. It's money.
No, he's like, no, I was talking to Deshaun Kaiser. No, Deshaun Kaiser. Oh, I'll be back. Business hours between 8 and 3.
Yeah, he said, we're busy. We don't have any
8 and
bookings.
3? That's odd.
Like,
Yeah, between 3 to 5, I only take real clients. So I won't have time then.
come on, bro, because they know, like, man, we finna run it up. And the Texans already gave him money, so that they know that he ain't broke and he has something that they could have, man.
He better do a lot of this, and that's all they got.
Men are men, and we are praying
Because
for
whatever
him.
happened, that happened.
Yeah. From one
Whatever
man,
happened, that happened already, and it's gonna come out.
yeah. Let me ask you one other thing. Have you seen these Lil Nas X shoes? Have you heard the whole turmoil with the Lil Nas X?
I've seen the shoes.
You seen?
I haven't seen the whole video. I've seen enough to know that people upset.
Mm-hmm,
That some people love it.
mm-hmm,
That it's controversy. it's controversial. I seen Nike was fucking involved. Nike like I ain't even designed this shit. Lil Nas is probably stacking up his money. Like I see the normal marketing that most people see.
Yeah.
It's gonna fade away soon. But I see a young man. I don't even know how old Lil Nas is.
He's about 23, I think. He's younger than us for sure.
Young dude, yeah, he a young man. I see him obviously talented, working with good people, and they maximizing this. They just gonna get the most out of this. They gonna get the most out of it. That's what I see. Just think about it. Like everything you see trending was planned. Strategically planned. His image. Right? He's come out to be gay. This isn't like
apparently, yeah.
He's gay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure he was gay all before. Like, but he's using his image and he's understanding that shoving it in people's face does what? Brings haters. And haters are what? Listeners, viewers, spreaders. Like, that's what it is. And I salute the dude because, no, I don't. I take that back. That's not the right phrase for it. I'm not surprised about it. I don't salute him because I think it's too much devil. Like kids watch this. People who don't know what they looking at watch this and get inspired by this. And what the fuck? What if a kid walk in school with some devil on his shoe?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm concerned. So I don't think it was good. I just feel like he's getting the most out of his fame, and he's willing to take it to where he took it. I mean, having sex with the devil. I saw a picture where the devil was behind him. Was that screenshotted?
So that was actually right when I clicked off. But yeah, that's all in the video.
You bold. That's a bold move.
It's a bold move. I understand what you're saying as far as him being an entertainer and him doing things to, like you said, maximize on his fame. And of course, he a music artist at the end of the day, so it's all about one thing. People listening to his music and him getting the most money, however that is, with YouTube money and visually on his videos and stuff like that. So he's doing what an artist does. It's just like you said, you may have went a little bit too far with the whole Satan thing, because I know people who who has been through the same thing that he's saying he went through as a child of being, neglected from the Christian. You know how black people are when they're in church, and if you're gay, you're going to hell, things like that. I've heard of that. I've seen people, go through that. I get it, but at the same time, I know plenty of people who are gay, happy, fine, whatever. That don't mean that they signing their life off to the devil. Like in a literal video like that, you know what I'm saying? Like
in church every Sunday.
Right. They're not coming out with Satan's shoes that contain human blood in it. Like, what's the whole point of the human blood in the shoe? You know what I mean? Like I said, you're free to be whoever you want. The whole gay thing is to the side at this point, because you've already said that you were gay, and that's fine. People accepted that. People were a little upset about Old Town Road because they're like, oh, you never said anything gay in Old Town Road, but he said it was messages all in that song that were saying that he was. But it's like, bro, you being gay is totally fine. There's other artists out there that have came out and done just as fine. But the Satan thing or the devil thing is just, I mean, it's controversy, like you said. It's all to get listens, and he got what he got what he wanted. We talking about it right now. You know what I'm saying? I done seen plenty of other podcasts talking about it. I've seen churches holding. I've seen the church holding like a prayer thing, saying they praying for Lil Nas X since he did this with the devil, and they saying he, So,
and meanwhile, most people haven't even listened to the whole thing. I know they haven't.
True.
I can't even give you the melody.
Mm-hmm.
If you paid me $1 million right now to any song on the album or any of that, I just know it was trending for days. It might be still trending. I don't even know.
Oh yeah, it's trending.
And
it's trending.
It was a hot topic, So he's gonna get the most out of it.
Yeah.
Good job.
Look, I guess
I hope you don't regret it. I hope you do a lot with it afterwards. I mean, I don't want to be because I don't know what he's gonna do in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Dude may flip this next year and be, I don't know, the damn president.
It's possible. You make a good point, Donovan. We do. I think, man.
We did have a Donald Trump.
I mean,
America may vote Lil Nas X the president.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, it's crazy, bro. We live in a world where we could be president, low key. We don't have to have no type of, you know what I mean? It's a long shot, but we live in a world where we could, once you're in the industry, bro, you can do anything.
Do whatever you want.
Exactly. Like the whole Kanye thing. And
are you there or are you not there?
Nah, he there.
We didn't know if you was there or not.
I'm here. My video, I don't know what's wrong. The video keeps going out.
I need to let you get in on this thing.
It's all good. Well, since we got you back, bro, we got you on the show. Is there anything that you personally, want to get out to the world or maybe just touch on?
About Lil Nas X?
Oh no, I was asking Richard like if it's something he want to talk about.
No,
since he on the show, just asking.
Just to, yeah, well.
See, it's something. It's in there. Go, come on, pull it out, pull it out.
Is that audio? Is that audio issue?
I mean, real quick, back to real estate. For everyone out there that's listening, now's the time. Now's the time. If you're gonna do it now. There's no reason why, people out there that if you've been renting for 2 years, there's no reason why you need to be renting any further.
Did we lose him?
Your audio messed up.
He went out a little bit. Sound like he was saying it is the time now for anybody thinking about doing real estate. This is the time to get into it because I'm guessing with the time we have at home and you can knock the class out and have an extra trade under your belt. It's a really lucrative trade as well. I mean, a lot of people.
Real estate, I'm telling you, I think when it comes to getting into real estate, getting into anything, man, what I like the most about what he did was he finished it.
Yeah.
He did what he said he was going to do. He kept progressing. Started from the bottom of real estate, I guess, administrative duties. And, now he real estate agent. We didn't even announce where he worked at.
Right. I want him to put his little card up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Keller Williams is well known. That's not no, and they're not to be played with in that industry. So
yeah,
it was good to have him come on and talk about that. I know he's having some video and audio issues right now, but so yeah, man, the Lil Nas X thing. You know what? I laugh sometimes because I know all the old folks just out there.
You already.
I know the barbershop going crazy. I ain't had the chance to go since it came out, but I know the barbershop talk was crazy. I know the barbershop talk was crazy.
As soon as you go to the barbershop, this is going to be definitely the topic of the year, I think, man. 2021 to come out like this. I mean, the only thing that would stop this, Drake got to drop it.
If he can get a year out of it, that's live. True. I guess. That's what he got. I guess that's what he wanted, man.
Yeah. Should we?
Didn't nobody know who he was a couple years ago, right?
Yeah. Well, that's true. On the same topic a little bit with rappers and entertainers, how you feel about grown men growing up in a household all their life, being told that nail polish is for women, and then of course they get famous and they start painting their nails, but not claim to be gay, like a Lil Yachty or a Lil Pump or something.
I was just about to say, can you give me a couple of examples? I'm trying to picture that.
Yeah.
So Lil Yachty, Lil Pump.
Lil Pump. I mean,
okay.
I done seen
And these are individuals who we assume are not gay.
That's what they say.
Or bisexual. Or whatever it may be.
Okay. I never thought about the bisexual, but that could be it.
I think somebody needs to do a deep search into how much exposure that actually gives somebody and measure that. Like I need to see the analytics on it because I know it's amazing.
You think it takes you like you just go straight up?
I think it takes somebody from who gets 100 comments to 200 if they do it. I think it takes somebody who has 100 followers to 200 followers. I think whatever you do, you're seeing a great impact and exposure, which brings money, website traffic, which I mean, it's all concert tickets. Like whatever you do, you're doing it they're not doing it for no reason. Just think about it. Would dude be doing this if he was working at McDonald's trying to not do nothing but really work at McDonald's or something? Probably not. Probably not. He's doing this and posting it and doing this and because he probably gonna release something soon. He probably trying to sell concert tickets. He probably trying to make like whatever it may be. It's a money grab, so it's almost like I guess I don't even take it serious. It's I don't even know if it's that interesting. Like it's like it's one of those things. It's like how do you take that serious? You paint your nails. I saw that on Instagram the other day. I was like, you paint your nails, designs and everything.
Full on. I'm talking about full on. Like
I probably paid $300-400 for it.
And I know what you're saying, of course, with the entertainment side of it. Like this is what they do. This is what they want. They want people to talk about it because it's gonna take them from here to boom. Like we got extra comments, we got way more views. But I'm just trying to think psychologically though. Like as a man, and you sitting in the meeting room, we in a label meeting room, and it's like, well, Donovan, we want to take your career to the next level, but we understand you've been raised a straight man all your life, you're married, whatever. We're proud of that. We're proud of that, but we just need you to paint your nails.
Appreciate it.
We just need you to paint your nails. We need you to take it up a notch.
Okay. Let's do role play. We like to do that.
Let's do it.
You want me to paint my nails? My nails. You want me to paint them colors? I'm assuming you're gonna want me to flash these colors on social media and let people know I got these colors.
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna need something.
Do you have the analysis that's gonna show me how this is gonna increase my bank account? When I say increase, I don't mean just give me more bank accounts. I need actual value in dollars.
Okay.
I see that chart.
We don't have that chart, but we do see a trend in other artists painting their nails. And
come on now, I know you have something. One nail. What do I get for one nail? Let me paint one and flash it. Let me paint one.
I can't tell you that. I can't.
Let me just hold the middle finger.
I can't.
Okay, fuck it. I got all 10 for $500.
Yeah. I think that's how it's got to go like that, bro. For real.
It may be.
You ain't lying. I never thought about that. It's gotta go like that, bro. It's no way you raised all your life that you ain't never got your nails painted, bro. Think about it. You've never done it. Then when you thought about it, or you did it on accident, your mama was like, boy, that's nail polish for girls or whatever. Like something, whatever it is. Slap you, hit your hand, smack the nail polish, whatever. Like whatever it's been, you've been taught your whole life. No, you've been taught it's no. And then you just wake up like, you know what? Now all of a sudden you sitting like this, getting your nails done. Yeah, paint out. Yeah. Get this right here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like, I don't know, bro. I think niggas is low down. Actually, like you said, the whole bot thing. I think niggas is going both ways, bro. That's the only thing.
They got songs about it. Do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. I mean, is it smart marketing? Is that talent? What if you just woke up one day and say, look, y'all, I want to do this. Just tell me, Just know I'm gonna do this, and y'all just make sure the money right when I do it.
Yeah.
Like, just make sure I capitalize. What if that's what they do? What if they just like, look, I'm gonna do some extreme shit. Your job as my management company is to make sure I capitalize off my extreme shit. You know, so when I go to Hawaii, I'm just I don't know. We ain't famous. I'm just thinking maybe that, you know, maybe motherfuckers like the baby can just call up motherfucker and be like, look, I want to go to Hawaii on Hawaii. All right, so find somebody who I can just, you know, finesse this Hawaii trip, and I got 10 people with me. Like, you know, so I want this shit to be, you know, I don't want to have to pay nothing out of pocket. Just know I got this coming, and I'm gonna be there in June. Like, what if that shit just that live? You just do that.
I don't know, bro.
Maybe that's what it's like. Maybe Lil Pump was like, look, oh shit, my girl trying to go, man. I ain't got my music ain't selling or nothing right now. Shit, what I need to do?
I need 100 mil. How can I get some?
And then he did this in the mirror. He did this. You know what? I can't see this. Motherfuckers can't see my fingers. That's what it is.
That's what it is. This whole
can't see my nails. Hold on.
Like, man, I just be thinking, like, bro, how you come to that? Like, how your life? I don't know, man. Maybe that's why I'm not famous or I'm not in the industry, because I don't think I'll be able to do it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, no. You gotta fabricate a lot to do all that.
Yeah, even the whole, and I feel like Dave Chappelle and some other actors talking about the whole wearing a dress situation. Like, I think I'm in that same boat too. Like, after a while, it's like, all right.
Oh.
Like, I mean.
Hold on. Are you saying Tyler Perry was caught? Art Lawrence? Eddie Murphy?
No, let me say this. It's some bangers that didn't wore a dress. Like you just named. Martin, Eddie Murphy.
All of them was bangers. Yeah.
They was all. But think about
it. I've heard that story before. I've heard people say that before about those individuals.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, it just so unless you Denzel, but the only other person you would compare those people to is with Denzel. Like, name another actor.
Let Denzel wear a dress. Everybody in the whole acting industry will quit today.
No.
Denzel walked on stage with a dress.
100%. I'm saying he hasn't worn one, but he's the only person that can compare to, like, Eddie Murphy, Martin, and the people who have. Like, nobody else is.
To be honest, Will Smith, I wouldn't have been surprised if Will Smith would have put a dress on, but I don't think he even did it. Maybe in like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, like in the show. Yeah, that's what I was really thinking. I don't know.
I guess he didn't take it to where because you know Will Smith is popular as his ass is.
Yeah.
If anybody could have played Big Mama or you know, like Will Smith would have played the shit out of anything.
True.
With a good point, like he would have had good meaning to it, just like Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry does a lot of good. He did a lot of good though.
He did a lot of good. He does a lot of good for the community and you know the school that he opened and things like that. But it's just like, man, why we gotta push this whole dress thing? Like, I mean, I get it.
Maybe it's why as consumers, why did we gravitate to it?
Yeah, that could be it too. Why is it so?
Was it just because it was funny? Maybe it's not as funny just seeing his ass. This big ass nigga just.
Quick side note.
Maybe that character ain't funny. Like, I ain't gonna lie. There was a time when me, my brothers, my cousin, like my family. I think this is high school, so we ain't even supposed to be probably watching some of that. But the plays was on repeat.
Oh,
I'm talking about the tapes, the VHS, and the DVDs eventually was on repeat. When I say asthma attack, can't breathe, you laughing so hard.
Yep.
Motherfucker was funny with the plays.
Yep. And we, man, like you said, we used to watch them all, bro. But it's like, dang, you had to wear that dress, man.
I need to get back on them because I think they're on Amazon Prime now too. I may need to get back on them.
Wait, the plays on Prime or like the actual movies?
They may on Amazon or maybe it's on. No, I'm talking about all of them. They got like all the Madea shit. It's on. I think it's on Amazon Prime.
I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, man, we ended up losing Richard, so I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up because I told him.
Oh yeah. This is This is good. We got more guests, man. We got more guests coming too. Man. Yeah, y'all know what we doing, man.
Yep. You already know.
We gonna keep striving for what we want.
Yeah.
And what we want is this to be the best fucking podcast out there.
And the best that we can.
It's gonna be that.
Yeah. For sure. We ain't even gonna get into who gonna come on. We just gonna put the episodes out, let the people watch it, and then go from there. But man, I'm good.
On YouTube now too.
Oh yeah, we YouTube. This going directly on our YouTube game is coming stronger.
Yes, sir. It's March 30th. I don't think we gave out the date, but it's March 30th, 2021.
Yeah.
It's another episode, man. Our man appreciate Richard for coming out, talking about the real estate industry. Anybody who's interested in the real estate industry, please start this show over. Mm-hmm. Share this show. We talked about it for like the first 30, 45 minutes about the real estate industry. He talked about his come up, about printing, filing papers to up and coming Keller Williams real estate agent. Yes, we did say Keller Williams, one of the top brokers in the industry. Mm-hmm. Oh, you want to add anything?
Nah, just a huge accomplishment on Richard's part. And again, thank you for coming out and sharing this moment with us. And, of course, we're looking to interview more people. Just to give Richard some love real quick, his Instagram is RALPHIE2709. If anybody's interested in has any type of real estate questions, you looking to buy a house, or you want to start the search now.
Real estate only. He is a married man, mm-hmm. And this is Men Are Men. We do not promote that. We do not promote that bullshit. So you ladies, please do not DM him. Mm-hmm. He is a married man. Mm-hmm.
Serious questions only about real estate.
Yes, and yeah, we ain't taking no L's this year. The men are not taking no L's this year in 2021. Richard, don't fall for that bullshit. Dashaun Washington took enough L's for everybody.
For the whole.
This is another episode.
Yeah. We out, y'all. We appreciate it. This nigga said Dashaun Washington taking enough L's for everybody.